This week of content is going to be huge. I'm talking Kardashian caboose huge. Five Guys menu price is huge, which I should say brings up an argument. I've been hearing this a lot on my feed on Twitter lately. What is the best fast food burger, truly? Five Guys is great, but again, it costs an arm and a leg. I have a buddy of mine who likes to joke, first thing he gets come tax return season, a trip to Five Guys. Of course, my Midwesterners know Culver's is a mighty titan that a lot of people haven't had the blessing of being tasted yet. But we have a lot of stuff this week. We have Ohtani collection, which is 99.9% confirmed. We have another brand new big boy collection, World Series cards. A ton of shit. Leave a like down below as always. Subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get into it. So, tomorrow on Tuesday, we're getting a fat drop. I'm guessing we're going to get World Series content on top of this. I mean, it says to be determined. Previously, it said, Tuesday, 11.08. So I'm guessing since it finished in 6, which congrats to the Astros. I know, 2017, trash cans, blah, blah. I'm very happy for Dusty. I'm very happy for that young core. I mean, truly, a lot of the guys part of that 2017 team aren't even there anymore. They got a lot of young studs, and I'm very happy for the Phillies as well. You guys had a hell of a fucking season. Don't go down on yourself. Please, Harper. I really want to see a 99 Bryce. But Takashi collection is coming on the 8th. How many Takashi Okazaki series players will you need? We're going to answer that. And then World Series content as well. I'm guessing it's going to be on Tuesday. First off, let's talk about how many cards you're going to need, because I've been inundated with that question so many fucking times on stream. It's like when a new content drop happens. It's the same time each and every single day. I will have it on the screen. Like, I will be doing this, right? It's on the screen. And somebody comes in, hey man, when's the content drop? Well, when's the new cards coming, man? I don't know. Do you have eyes, Magoo? But anyway, we got Takashi cards. How many are there? 27. Just like certain teams, number of rings. Are we ever going to get any more Takashi cards? Yeah, of course. I'm guessing out of 27 cards, you're going to need more than 20. Certainly not all of them, because something we're having a problem with at this point is guys like Stan Musial. I mean, we pretty much had a whole program based on Takashi, right? This bastard goes for 700,000 stubs. I mean, good lord. If you had the diamond hands, if you had the wherewithal to invest in, this fucker right here, and I think it pretty much remains true, well, kind of for Honus. Mainly for Stan, you are a quadrillionaire at this point. It is crazy. So you can't earn those cards anywhere else but the marketplace, and there's other ones that are just expensive too. I find a hard time believing you would need anywhere close to all of them. My guess, out of 27, you're going to need like 23. I think like 23 sounds good. Skip 4. I think that would get me in the clear. Yeah, by 1. Like 22 to 23 is kind of what I'm thinking, but truly, we don't know. That's my guess. That's my prediction. If they come out here and require all of them, I'm going to guess they're going to have some avenue to earn these other cards, because I don't know what to tell you. I'm not waiting in a queue for Walter Johnson. It's 223 people long. You're crazy. So rest assured, you can sleep well tonight. I don't think you're going to need all of them. So let's go ahead and talk about some cards, right? Let's toss this bad boy up right here. Shohei Ohtani, of course. I think it, again, could it be somebody else? No, it's guaranteed to be Ohtani. I'm going to tell you right now. They already have the art for him. Why not use it? And the whole series was built with him in mind. So here's the card I made for Shohei Ohtani. And of course, you see the sinker. He's got 4 fastballs, 4 seam splitter, cutter, and sinker with the slider to boot. I think this would be one of the greatest cards of all time. Truly, he's so fucking good. In real life and here too. I'm going to think outlier in the 4 seam. Is it a stretch? Sure. Does he throw 102? No, but I mean, Christ, they're giving Pedro, outlier at this point. Let's get a little crazy. And a sinker, he has been throwing a sinker this year, so I think you gotta add it on there. Really high hitting K. He led the league led the American League in strikeouts per 9, and honestly, his BB9. He had, I think, 2.5 walks per 9 innings. Not as bad. A whole 1 walk down from last year. And, of course, the hitting is a different beast in and of itself. Obviously, they do not have the technology. They are a small indie company, owned by Sony, which is also a slightly bigger company, of course. They don't have the funds to have technology making him a two-way player in the game in Diamond Dynasty, so we're going to have to settle for just using him when we pitch. But holy shit, he's going to be so good top to bottom. It's going to be, like I said, one of the best cards we have ever seen. So, that is coming on Tuesday alongside World Series content and the double MVP, Jeremy Pena from the MLB Community MVP, MLB 22 card art. Again, make sure and slap this guy a follow. I love USDS in your graphics team, but this guy is probably putting out even better work. It's a guarantee he's getting a card, and I think it's going to be damn good. I'm going to give him 125 versus righties, then 118, 110. Going to be a little conservative there. I don't know if they're going to go like max everything, but again, is there really much difference between like 118, 110 and, I don't know, like 125, 120? Not really. I mean, if you hit a perfect, it's going to be the same thing. A dice roll, hope for a Yahtzee. It's going to be a home run or it's going to be a line down. Pick your poison. 97 fielding. He's one of the best out there. What a gold glove this year. 93 speed with a couple secondaries. Would be a fantastic card. I think Jordan is pretty much a shoe-in to get a card as well. Looking forward to some pitchers for the Astros. I think maybe I don't know, Christian Javier could be cool. Maybe Framber. Of course, for the Phillies, we're gotta assume we're gonna get a JT Realmuto. We're gonna get a Bryce Harper. Maybe a Ranger Suarez. That could be kind of cool and give him like a 5th pitch add-on to it. So I'm really looking forward to the World Series content. It should come in on Tuesday. But that is, not a guarantee, I suppose. But then we look towards the big boy, the big collection, which is going to be this Friday, which I might make a separate video talking about that. We'll see. Getting a little busy at the Gomer HQ right here. But I do have a guess. I do have a strong sneaking suspicion. And there's also a milestone program coming too, with 4 new milestone series cards on Friday. But as far as the big Legends and Flashbacks collection go, this is pretty much the last hurrah. I'm going to guess we're going to have one more World Series. We're going to have a couple, 2 maybe events. And then we're kind of done. Probably one more featured program after Finest. And, it's kind of wait until February and, try out the new beta. See if they actually made any sort of upgrades for the new game. Please God, okay, could we see something? But for that collection, my guess would be, a lot of cards. Griffey was pretty hard to come by. He was the last collection last year. Again, you're going to be able to skip 1 voucher. Finest, if you get this done, I assume Paul Goldschmidt's going to count as a voucher. I don't know if they're going to put out more later on, but assuming that Goldschmidt's a voucher, then of course Jackie is going to remain being one of the vouchers. You guys can see right here. Topps now probably going to add more cards you're going to need. Maybe a new card for that too than Mauer. But you guys kind of get the drift then. And they're going to add on more cards. You're going to need a lot of them. I would expect, you should start doing something like this. I try and do it pretty often. Just go here. Press square. Then the start, the menu button, whatever it's called. And just look when cards are cheaper and go ahead and buy them. I'm going to be tough on Putium. I think that's the voucher I'm going to skip. There's just nothing in this world that would make me want to do a ton of offline grinding right now. Wow, World Series is tanking. Halliday's down to 350. He's cheap. He's in the bargain bin right next to... have you ever been to Walmart? Look through that bargain DVD bin. There's so much shit. It is crazy. I would love to actually just sit there for 15 minutes and see how many worthy movies are even in there, and not just how many copies of Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler. But as far as my big prediction, it's going to be a big boy. it's going to be Mickey Mantle. I think that's what they're going with here. That is my prediction. They said the best card of all time in their stream. Is this the best card? It's close. I don't know. You could almost argue like Ohtani would be a better card, truly. But I can't see any way that Ohtani is not the Takashi collection. It is all building up for him to be the one. But Mantle, I'm really looking forward to as well. Outfield is very crowded. Is this card substantially better than Brian Reynolds? Not really. Reynolds has 8 quirks. Mickey here has 0. But he's got a fantastic swing. He's one of my favorite cards ever in Diamond Dynasty. And you can pair them together. Have a little swamp squad yourself. Have him in center. Have Brian and maybe left field. And you're going to be just dandy. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you want to see as the big collection, the final boss here? I know we haven't seen a starting pitcher for one this year. I don't think it's going to happen now. It'd be weird timing to just out of nowhere in November. Hey, you know, all those cards you've been slowly adding to your team for the whole year. Yep. How about you collect all of them for a card that can pitch 1 out of every 4 games? You down? Deal? I don't think so. So leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Update tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Thumbs out. Yeet.